So what I was going to teach you is a basic 12 bar blues, similar to what we did earlier, but just with a few variations in. So to start off with, on the first 4 bars of D, instead of just strumming, we're going to use a D6 and a D7. So it goes. Now the D6, you've got the 6th string open, the 5th string on the 2nd fret, 4th string open, 3rd string 1st fret, 2nd string open, 1st string open. Then that goes to the D7, which is 6th string open, 2nd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Start again. It's the 6th string open, 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string open, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string open, 1st string open. And then that just drops back down to the D6. And then when you're moving up to your 2 bars in G, what we do there is we slide into the G on the 5th fret, and we just have a slide up to the 3rd fret and then back to the open strings. Then we're back to the 2 bars of D, D6, D7. So, just running through that again, we're just basically getting that sort of 3rd fret before we go back to our bars of D. Not the best explanation, I'll just run through that again, just basically play it so you can see what I'm doing. What I'm also doing as well, which is just a really nice little slide effect, is vibrato. What you're doing there is, instead of just holding the slide still, you're just wobbling it up and down a little bit, above and below the fret. And that's just a nice effect on the note. It can also be really nice if you're doing something very slow and atmospheric. Just the sort of rubbing noise that you get against the strings. That just makes it ring out, and you can just sort of let things sustain for ages. That's perhaps something for another day. So that's the basic sort of 12 bar blues exercise. I would sort of recommend running through that if you're good at singing and playing. You might want to put some blues lyrics to it, like John Lee Hooker's "In the Mood for Love" fits really well to that. I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood So I'd have a practice at that. Very basic 12-bar blues. Nothing fancy going on with this hand at all. It's just strumming. You're concentrating entirely on slide technique. Try and get a nice, clean slide sound. Just to finish up on the 12-bar blues exercise, when you've run through it on your sort of last time, it's just nice to finish with a 10th to 12th fret and then just a little bit of vibrato. Just sort of demonstrate that, running down from just gives a nice sort of finish. So that sort of concludes the lessons. The basics to get from this are, before you try and do anything sort of fancy picking wise, get the slide technique right. Get yourself a slide, try it on your little finger, try it on your ring finger, whichever one you sort of feel happiest with. I just like the little finger. That also has the advantage of it leaves you more options, I think, for playing chords as well. Hold the slide in line with the frets, so it just sounds nice and in tune. You'll know when you start going off because it just starts sounding wrong. You're pressing down on the strings just enough so that they'll ring cleanly. You're not pressing down to such an extent you're forcing the strings against the frets. You're missing the whole point of slide guitar if you do that. Damp behind the strings, so you're killing the overtones and you're able to nice and cleanly slide in and out and lift the slide off the strings, put the slide back on. Practice the basic sort of 12-bar blues exercise and get singing along. So and enjoy your practice. Don't regard it as practice. I've taught you a basic slide 12-bar blues. You can do all sorts with just that, and then take it where you want to take it. I hope this has been useful. This is Pete Costello, teaching you some basic, but I hope very useful and very good slide guitar. Thank you very much.